We will now go to the gentleman from California, Mr. LaMalfa, on his bill, H.R. 4970, the Orland Project Water Management Act.
Thank you, Chairman. Mr. Whitman, appreciate it. It's a really straightforward, simple bill. The Orland Project Water Management Act, located in Glenn County in Northern California, is a basic piece to, because of the 1991 Reclamation States Emergency Drought Relief Act, the water being able to be put to good use sometimes cannot be done so. The reason is that water transfers can only be done during a drought declaration having been made by the governor of our home state. So what that means is that in most years, the Orland Project has water that could and should be transferred on an annual basis to the Central Valley Project to be put to good use. Water can be transferred to the CVP to help meet needs of other towns or farmers down in that direction, or help to recharge the groundwater aquifers down in that region, which subsidence is a big problem for them. And so that water can be helpful in that. So when the Orland Project water cannot be transferred due to that 1991 law, the East Park and Stony Gorge reservoirs will fill up and the flood releases must be made in order to prevent them from overtopping, losing that water and unable to use it anywhere else. So that water then becomes useless. My bill fixes this problem by changing federal law to allow water transfers from the Orland Project to the Central Valley Project at any time at the request of the Orland Project Water Users Association to the CVP. Obviously, the needs of the district itself will be met first, but when there's a point where there's excess water that can be used at the right time in the right place, then it can be made available and not have the law prevent them from doing so. So what the issue basically is, the water would be wasted when it has to be released due to the dam getting too full in the wintertime in a high rain year. And they have to, of course, leave flood space there for that. And the water then would have the ability to be transferred and be used for good purpose. So today we'll be hearing from our constituent there, Bill Vanderwall, who's with the Tamacalusa County Authority, which is part of the Central Valley Project, about the need for this bill. So I look forward to his testimony. In the audience, we also have Greg Kriz, who is the general manager of the Orland Unit Water Users Association, who's also supporting the bill. Greg is not testifying in the panel today. He does have prepared testimony, which we will submit to the chairwoman and the committee. I ask unanimous consent that indeed put into the record, Madam Chair. So. Caught you flat-footed. I want to have
without objection, so
prepared
ordered.
testimony be put in the record. Thank you, Madam Chair. So thank you again, Madam, for holding today's hearing and including the Orland Project Water Management Act in the list of bills today. So I'll yield back the rest of my time. Thank you.